Hello, everyone, and welcome into your reading. This is for Wednesday, March 27th, where we'll be taking a look at what all energy is wanting to come in for you from God, Spirit, the Divine. And we'll go with our usual format. I will pull cards for the collective in general and then pull cards for the individual sign groupings. As always, take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And I would also encourage you to consider hitting the subscribe and notification bell if you want to be alerted as to when new videos post on the channel. So we'll be doing another twin flame update here soon, as well as some other, is this your person, message from your person, and pick a pile and things like that. So let's go ahead and jump in. We have the Hierophant, we have Four of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Sun. So the Hierophant is about, this is traditional structures, and this is, a lot of times it also has to do with being a mentor, having a mentor, a guru, teacher. This can also be kind of like traditional structures. So if this is, depending on how this plays out for you and your individual sign groupings, this can either be like a traditional relationship structure or a traditional work structure. We do have the Sun card as well, and then our Four of Pentacles in reverse. So remember this Four of Pentacles in reverse, which had been coming up so much on the channel. It was crazy. We had this coming out an awful lot. And this card is about being generous and being giving. It also, when it was coming out a lot, it had that air about it of overextending yourself. So you were being generous, but it was almost like you were stretching yourself too thin. So like you were overgiving to a relationship, overgiving at your job. So it was like this generosity and this giving, but it was almost this sense of you're compensating for something, like for feelings of inadequacy or something like that. So it's like, oh, I have to do extra. I have to be extra. I have to do everything above and beyond. But then the Sun card is about your blessings. So we'll see how this plays out with the individual groupings. So it could also be a matter of, be generous and you will receive your blessings. So let's go ahead and jump in, and we will start today with our water signs and see what messages want to come through for water signs. So that's going to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and let's take a look. We have the Tower. So the Tower, this is about this sudden, abrupt change. So it's going to be something that is kind of shaking the foundations of some traditional structure within your life. Let's get a little bit more context. We may need to pull a few more tarot cards, like from the regular deck, but we'll see what the oracle cards say. The answers you need are coming, and since that one jumped, I'll pull one as well, and luck is on your side. So this Tower, there's information you need to be able to move forward in your life, ascend to a higher timeline, and that's going to be coming. So this is about full moon in Gemini. Gemini is about communication, and those blues are definitely speaking. And there's also this blue in this Four of Pentacles in reverse. So a little bit more information about this area that you're overgiving, and you'll get some clarity there. Then we have Tree of Life, fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. So with this Destiny card, that's kind of like the sense of this is a destined and fated thing. So whatever this Tower is, it's fated to happen, and it's something that needs to happen to clear the way for something better to come in, to clear the way for these blessings. So some traditional structure looks like it's kind of going by the wayside. Let's see. Follow through. And this could be something that maybe you've tried to make progress on something in the past and you just haven't really gotten, like you'll get to a certain point and then it's kind of that, oh, I don't know, this feels weird, and then you kind of fall back into old patterns. So this is about following through. And let's pull a couple more cards. What's this Tower about? We have Page of Pentacles and we have Judgment. So with our Page of Pentacles, this is this loyal, consistent energy and ambition. And then with the Judgment card, it's about lessons. Like, are you learning the lessons that you're supposed to learn? And so some of it, you know, with the consistency and the Judgment card, what have you been consistently doing? And is that what's serving your highest good? So if you've been, you know, consistently over giving, is that really what's lining you up with your highest good? Or is that you using that to, I guess, divert attention from a problem that needs to be addressed? So if you've been trying to stall something coming in, the Tower is going to come in to like level the situation for you. So that was for our water signs. Let's take a look for our air signs now, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And let's see what messages are coming in for you middle of the week here. The Fool. So there's something new that wants to come through. And whatever this new thing is, that's going to be what's bringing in your blessings. So if you've been overgiving because you've been chasing after some traditional type of structure, there's something new that's coming in. There's a new beginning that's going to feel like it's bringing in that abundance, that sun energy, those blessings that you've been looking for. And it says, nothing will come of this situation. So whatever it is that you keep giving and giving to, nothing's going to come of it. So, you know, this new start, this new beginning is what's needed to be able to bring in your blessings. All right, let's take a look at your Gaia card, the message. Positive news, positive outcome. So you are going to get some sort of news, some sort of message coming in. So it may be somebody is physically giving you a message. It could be something that's coming through to you from your guides. So pay attention to your dreams. If you have a dream journal, make sure that you're writing down like right away as soon as you wake up as much as you can to see what messages are kind of trying to come through. And make sure that you're also meditating and grounding and being out in nature to be able to see what messages want to come through for you. So the jumper card was Soul on Fire, and then You Are Epic. So with the Soul on Fire, this could be something related to a fire sign, or it could be just that, you know, whatever it is that you've decided, okay, done with dumping all this energy into a situation where nothing's going to come of it. You know, what is going to light your soul on fire? Because if you are constantly feeling like you're overgiving and there's nothing coming back, that's not putting your soul on fire. That's, you know, that's leaving you feeling depleted. So what sets your soul on fire? You're an amazing person with so much light and love to share with the world that you need to figure out what's going to set your soul on fire and chase after that. And that is going to be this new beginning that's coming in. All right, that was for air signs. For fire signs, let's see what wants to come through for you for today. All right, the Hierophant. So doubling up on the Hierophant here. So for fire signs, this is a very strong message about there's some traditional structure in your life that you keep giving and giving and giving to. And you need to also take a look at what other mentors, gurus, guides, shamans, teachers can you find to help you along your path, because you've had this energy of giving, 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 and, you know, blessings want to come in, but there's something to do with the structure. So we'll pull some tarot cards as well. All right. So the two that jumped out: believe in the impossible and have faith in your dreams. So whatever it is that you're really, really wanting, have faith in it. And, you know, the believe in your dreams, it's a matter of, first you have to figure out what they are. And then if it's something that's important to you, work backwards and figure out how do you get there from here. Then we have Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. So there's something that you're not wanting to face. There's something that you're keeping buried and keeping hidden, and that is what needs healing. And it's going to take a lot of reflection to get to that point. And that might be where you're being called on to look for a guide and, reaching out to some sort of trusted advisor to see what is it that you're missing? How can you grow? Where are your opportunities? And then success in transformation. So this is about, you're not going to see the blessings by doing what you've always done, because otherwise you would already be in the position of having these blessings. So doing what you've always done will get you the same results you've always had. So there's a transformation that needs to happen. And with this believe in the impossible, this is really, I don't know, it's really speaking to me with this background here on this card, that, you can believe in the impossible and look for some sort of a guide who is able to help you actualize that. I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards as well, just to see what other clarification is wanting to come through, since we've gotten to double up on the Hierophant. So a little bit of clarification or expansion here on the Hierophant, and what is the message with that. We have the Moon, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So if you want to move into this place of having all of your blessings, your Ten of Pentacles, which is kind of like this sun energy, there's something that you're not being honest with yourself about. There's some sort of trickery or illusions that are going on. So it could be that you're telling yourself something that's just not true. It could be that there's somebody or something else in your life that is not necessarily true. So it comes across that it's related to the Hierophant, that there's something about this traditional structure that's not maybe on the up and up. But then we also have the sun and the moon. So that's that balance of how do you find balance to be able to find your blessings and your happiness. So, because there's a lot of blessings that want to come in, but you have to have that balance within your life to be able to realize that. All right, that was for our fire signs. Now for our earth signs. What messages want to come through for earth signs for today? All right, we have got the sun. So doubling up here for you on the sun. And, so actually in the sun it had come out in reverse. Usually I don't necessarily read reverses, but there is a sense of blessings that want to come through. But, there's a little bit maybe of energy of resisting positive changes that want to come in. So let's see what other messages are there. This one jumped. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. And then we have you're very close to achieving your goal. So you're getting there, earth signs. But, don't let pride get in your way. So if you're holding on to something and you're overgiving to a situation because you think that that's what's expected of you, or, that's what everybody else would want me to do, don't let pride get in your way. Reach out, find that, mentor, guru, counselor, therapist, whatever the case may be, to be able to shift out of this just giving and giving energy into a situation that isn't feeling like you have your blessings coming through as easily. So yin and yang, creating harmony through balance. So how do you balance where things don't feel one-sided? How do you find that balance within yourself, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job? How do you find that good balance? And then this was shift the way to new potential was the card that jumped. And then we have creator water. So this is some shift needs to happen. It says you're very close to achieving your goals, but you have to have a shift that's going to take place in order to bring in those blessings. And then with this creator water, you can create something new for yourself. So this is kind of that sense of you're so close to being able to get your blessings and to have what it is that you want. But there is going to have to be some sort of a shift and rebalancing of this energy so that the situation isn't one-sided. So I hope that you found today's message to be helpful, but as always, take only what resonates. And I would encourage you to consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you wanted to be alerted as to when the new videos are posting. Otherwise, I wish you peace and joy along your journey. Until next time.